WMBD Sports Extra with Kurt Pegler and Matt McLean.
It's a postseason kind of night. Doesn't it feel like it? Welcome to Sports Extra. I'm Kurt Pegler.
And I'm Matt McLean. We have some huge soccer games coming up in just a moment, but we begin tonight with the opening round of the high school football playoffs and a terrific game in Class 6A.
It's an all-local matchup in the rain. Co-Middle Illini champion Washington hosts Normal West. Early second quarter, Washington running back Cade Bescheid in from a yard out, 7-0 Panthers. Later in the second, Washington in from 4 yards out. Halfback toss to Thomas Borges. It's 14-0 Panthers. It's still 14-0 into the fourth quarter. First play of the fourth quarter, Normal West's Brock Lienerman comes up with the interception. And the Wildcats now have some momentum. It leads to quarterback Jaden Mangrum finding Max Zebarth. Look at this catch. In the end zone, 14-7 the game now after that West score. Late in the game, Wildcats trying to tie this game. How about a little razzle-dazzle? But this pass is intercepted by Washington's Mason Geltz. That helps seal it. Washington is moving on after a 14-7 win over Normal West.
It's huge just to get to the Sweet 16 round. You know, we knew we would have some tough matchups. Max Zebarth, we thought was going to be tough for us to match up body-wise. We had a couple of guys get dinged along the way, so it's a great win for our guys.
Big 12 champion Normal Community with a first-round home game against Blue Island Eisenhower. This was a mud bowl kind of game, so keep it on the ground. Christopher Taylor, the handoff up the middle for the short goal line score. Iron taking early lead. Second quarter action now, a direct snap to the running back Tommy Davis, who looks like it's going to be a short gainer. Spins out of a couple tackles. There he goes down the sideline for the touchdown run. And Normal's going to get a quick turnover and strike again right before halftime. Davis once again making another defender miss. He's going to stiff arm another. Scores 10 seconds before the halftime whistle. Normal Community cruises to a 33-6 victory.
We'll celebrate for a little bit tonight, but then hopefully we'll get some film later tonight. It'll be right to work. You know, you want to try to stay one step ahead of your competition. We know we got some tough competition coming up. So as soon as we can get going, we will for sure, and try to get our kids prepared as best we can for next week.
The other co-Middle Illini champion, Morton. The Potters playing Highland. The game starts in the rain. Who says you can't pass in the rain? Lane Kaufman and Tyson Hart down the middle. That's going to help set up a score. It's all really about Morton's rushing game, though. Kaufman was excellent on the quarterback runs in the first half. He keeps here and scores, and it's 7-0 Potters. However, this night belongs to All-Stater Seth Glatz. He carried the ball 31 times, unofficially gaining 417 yards. This is the first of his 7 touchdowns on the night. 7 touchdowns in a playoff game. Glatz fights his way into the end zone here. Morton is on to the second round after an incredible win, 56-33 over Highland. At Pekin's Memorial Stadium, look at the mud on those uniforms. Pekin and Libertyville in that mud bowl in early third quarter. Pekin with a huge defensive play. Tanner Sprecher, the interception. And then he's going to navigate through that muddy field. One man to beat. It's the quarterback. Can he beat him? He does. That's a 45-yard pick six, a huge play for the Pekin D, 27 Dragons. And then later in the third, Pekin's going to convert on third down. This is a big play. Scotty Jordan to Chase Frainer. Great fingertip catch in those conditions. And on that same drive, Pekin will go for it on 4th and 7. 4th and 7, and Jordan finds Levi Burke. This is a 26-yard scoring play on 4th down. 2 huge plays, helps Pekin advance 28-14 over Libertyville.
On our out-of-town playoff scoreboard, Princeville's great season ends. They lose at Ottawa Marquette 36-7. And in 8-man football, South Beloit comes into Flanagan Cornell Woodland. They beat the Falcons 20-8. Abington Avon beats Anawan Weathersfield to advance as well.
Now 14 more teams around the area will play first-round playoff games on Saturday. We'll have highlights and scores on WMBD's Weekend Edition.
Now to that big night in high school soccer. Central Catholic just 2 wins away from a Class 1A state championship. State semifinal match at Eastside Center. The Saints face off against Belleville Althoff in the heavy rain. Belleville's going to score off of a long throw-in routine. Header at the near post, going to sneak in for the game's opening goal. Saints keeper Austin Cook was busy in this one, made a couple really nice saves for Central Catholic, but Althoff was dominant throughout this contest. Look at this 40-yard rocket from Landon Welch. That's unstoppable. Wow. Top corner. Central Catholic loses 4-1. They'll play Timothy Christian in Saturday's third-place match. Sectional championship night in Class 2A. A battle of co-Middle Illini champs Washington Panthers versus the Morton Potters. 17th minute, Morton with a free kick from midfield. Off the second ball, it's going to be Riley Lennington, the curler, into the bottom corner with the left foot. 1-0 Morton. Washington with a good chance to tie the game just minutes later. Mitch Coughlin in on goal, but his shot is saved by Daniel Happich. He was terrific in goal for Morton. The Potters double their lead. Second half, 65th minute. Braden and DAMOTTE with the excellent solo effort, weaving in and out of the defense. Into the far corner, Morton takes it 2-0. The Potters are sectional champs.
Well, our program's only won 2 sectionals before, and we did it 2 years ago, so our program's at a great spot right now. It just shows how good we've become in the past couple years, and to do it against Washington, who we lost to earlier, it's a great feeling. We're playing the best we've had all year, and everyone's confident, so I feel really good going into Tuesday.
Morton advances to the Romeoville Super Sectional match Tuesday night at 5 o'clock, just 1 win away from going to state. Normal West plays against Big 12 champion Urbana in a 2-way sectional final tomorrow. Saturday is also sectional championship day in cross country.
Busy.